Hey, how's everybody doing today? Friday afternoon. Just took a good walk in the heat. They're talking about stress-free travel. There's no such thing as stress-free travel anymore. I don't care what anybody say. You know, back in the day when you used to walk up to the curve or catch a bus or at the bus terminal or catch a plane even. You can walk right on in, virtually almost an hour before the plane leaves. And you could be the last one getting on the plane. But you didn't have to worry about anything because you know you had a few minutes before the plane closed the door. Well, today that is not possible. And so the stress piles in because now you have to get there not just 1 hour before, not just 2 hours before, but sometimes 3 and 4 hours before you leave, you have to travel. That doesn't include driving to the parking lot. I know they talk about driving to the parking lot a lot, but you know what? You have to go to the lot and then you have to take another shuttle. And that's where the problems begin because even before you get there, you gotta pack. So you have to make sure you pack just right. That's probably gonna be another video, or maybe I should do it right now. To make your travel as stress-free as possible, because there is no stress-free travel here, is that if you're going to go somewhere for 7 days, if you have a 7 day week, you got to have one of everything. You got to have, if you're a man especially, you should have a pair of underwear each day that you're going to be away. Probably one to travel, so maybe 8 to 9 pairs. If you're going to have t-shirts, the same thing. Shirts, you should have at least 8 or 9 shirts. That means 2 extra more than a 7. Now, if you have any like a traveling case, then all those things, except for things that you can't get through the security check, should be in your suitcase. But everything else you can bring with you. But usually I'll put my travel case, my little hand case with all my toiletries in it, I'll put that in the suitcase also. So you will be having to check how much weight you have. So therefore, make sure you try to be as light as possible. Now from there, you should have at least 4 pairs of pants. Now, depending on where you're going. Now, if you're going to fly a plane, and some of us do, we got really big suitcases. But in this case, unless you're driving somewhere, you should be able to put a bunch of stuff in your suitcase. But if you're flying, you should know that you have to put less things in your suitcase. And if you have a backpack, you should put extra pair of a shirt or a towel or another pair of underwear in your backpack, just in case something happens to your suitcase. Now, with that in mind, I hope you keep in mind that when you do travel, the lighter the better, because the stress part is getting to the airport and putting your stuff on the baggage. Will put your baggage on the weight machine and find that you have to pay extra, and that has happened before. So actually, you should try to travel as light as possible so that you can at least shop and bring some things back. Well, with that in mind, I'll talk to you later. And remember, there is no stress-free travel. You can just make your travels just less stressful. So I'll talk to you later in my next video. Just to add a few corrections here and there. I said weight machine because I couldn't get my thoughts together in the right spot. But it's called a scale. When you put your suitcase on a scale, that's where the problem could be. With that in mind, there are some other issues I probably misspoke on or said the wrong way. With that in mind, happy traveling. Well, I did say, one thing wrong. It's not a weight machine, but it might as well be. It's a scale. Sometimes you can't just get your thoughts in order, even when you're speaking. Well, anyway, there's probably other couple of words that I said kind of weird. But anyway, happy traveling. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you in the next video again.